Hello.
Hey girly pop. Hey girly pop.
Hi.
How's the filming going?
Good, I'm filming right now.
Oh, okay.
He actually filmed a lot.
Yeah.
Yep. It's smart. Yeah. I gotta get the gimbal now though.
The daily vlog.
The gimbal. Hello. Recording with these and this. Smart. You can catch from double perspectives. This thing will follow. See?
How much is that?
And I can go,
He was also doing this. He was getting.
or I can do this, which does that.
Wait, I love that.
How much did that cost?
1200.
We all read this morning, and the camera was like upside down.
Oh yeah, it happens. Tech issues.
Actually, it was worse anyway. And I got to wear the fun glasses.
Hey. Hello.
You did that. You were here when you did that.
Yeah.
So if you haven't checked yet, please check if you are one of those allocated seats. And I will ask you about 5 minutes that we will go and take a seat in front of you each day as long as possible, but I also want
So much cooler in here.
I'm already getting sick and tired of the quest.
Yeah.
I'm so tempted to just figure out how to sell it for like a lot. Ray-Bans.
The cap, because I'm not using this at the moment.
I'm so far.
I'm reserving it for when I need it. Oh no, I just turned it back on. Yeah.
Are you using the glasses as well?
Yep. The glasses are recording everything while I'm going through. Smart.
Does it record the sound?
Yep. And the audio is very clear. It's 4K video, and the audio, I'm not sure, but
Store it.
my phone. It's cool. I can move so much with this.
Yeah, I was just trying to figure out. Are we allowed to film, or is it? Can I be like only specified for the person you're allowed to?
I just like
Yeah, where is the baby? Oh, George got the baby still. Oh, you wanna know so crazy? Nacinda said, you know how Nacinda had all of the things that you weren't allowed, or like, please.
Make sure they are away for the moment. It also looks really shocking in photos if you're that person holding a phone up like this. So don't be that guy. Yeah, is that okay if we just put the pram maybe just to the side there in the shade?
Look at
That was my seat for the ceremony. I was going to sit
No, the stick joint.
Yeah, I love my fancy dress.
There we go. Got everything in the pocket.
It looks really pretty. It looks like she's fixing a tray. Yeah, exactly. It's a secret. Conversations we've been having.
Gotta love having big-ass tech.
Hmm.
You gotta love having cool cameras.
Oh yeah, I'm just centering. There we go.
That's sort of.
Because I set it to fast.
You guys should start playing back and do it.
It's good. Don't matter how much you wobble, it'll stay still.
It's stabilization.
Yep.
Someone says it's Derek, I'm taking off my jacket.
I took my jacket off.
I won't be. Yeah.
I don't know, but I want to look really good. I don't like
Plot twist. I always look good.
until you shave your fucking hair.
Which I ain't doing.
I ain't gonna do that.
Life? As if fatherhood wasn't already that. So can we please now remain seated and make the groom and his wicked fellowship feel very welcome.
Don't need that now. If you hold the power button on it, power button on the side. Yep, on the side.
Say
give him a round of applause. I told you she was looking pretty good. Hello and welcome to this beautiful ceremony of marriage, commitment, family, and of course, love. It's my absolute pleasure to be here today to celebrate these two legends that can only be described as absolutely perfect for one another. This moment, this day, it is your day, Nacinda and James. So welcome to your biggest adventure yet, and it's better than any love story on any of your bookshelves at your house. So let's give them a big round of applause again. They're getting married. My name is Rachel Ivy McDermott McGrath, and I'm a certified marriage celebrant duly authorised by law to solemnise marriages according to law. Now, before we dive into the magic of today's ceremony, I'm going to give everyone a quick 30 seconds for a photo opportunity, because we get it. If you don't have proof on your phone, it didn't happen, right? So you are allowed to get your phones out, snap away, and grab the perfect shot of Nacinda and James. It was August 2nd, 2023, in their own kitchen, after Nacinda had just come home from work. Their son Damien came running up and asked, "Mum, did you buy Daddy a ring?" Which confused her a bit because she actually worked at a jeweller's at the time and she told him no. And then Damien raced back. He raced back to the kitchen before coming back again and announcing, "Well, Daddy got you a ring." Naturally, she went to investigate. And there was James on one knee in the dining room asking her to be his wife. He was so surprised that she didn't believe it at first either. She actually said, "You're joking." "Oh, you're serious?" "Oh, of course I will." Later, James confessed he'd been hiding the ring all week. Actually in a green tea box in the coffee cupboard. Which is extra funny considering she'd been in and out of that cupboard every day, making coffee, Milo, and luckily not green tea that week. Together they've built a beautiful life. Two gorgeous kids, Damien and Alina, a home they bought in 2020, and their first rescue cat, Skylar, who is now a wise old 11. When you ask Nacinda what love means to her, she says it's that deep, ever-growing feeling that started the day she met James. It's the way her heart skips when he laughs, especially that low, authentic laugh that's just for her. It's how he supports her book obsession, and even when the shelves start to sag, he's right there, picking them back up. It's the safety and comfort and the feeling of being home. And for James, love is simple, it's connection. In fact, he knew he loved her pretty much straight away. His exact words, and I'm sorry, these are his exact words. After I asked her to be my girl, I'll tame it down, she let one rip on me.
Oh no.
And I knew she was the one. And if that's not a true love story, I don't know what is. I told you, it's his words. Together they have a perfect balance. They fill the gaps in. They're the couple who can laugh about Vegemite sandwiches on gluten-free garlic and herb bread, dance in the hallway for absolutely no reason, and sneak glances at each other across the room with that kind of look that says, "Yep, you're still my person." To them, marriage means partnership. It's us against the world kind of thing. It's choosing each other every day through every chapter. Knowing that no matter what happens, they've found their person, the one who feels like absolute home. And when they dream of the future, they picture travel to places like Japan and Korea, obviously for anime festivals and cherry blossoms. And of course, there'll probably be a few more cats. Because one lifetime just doesn't seem long enough for these two. They will find each other in every lifetime. Oh, and a really fun fact to just finish off this love story. They've actually got the exact same freckle in the exact same spot on the same finger. So maybe, just maybe, these two really have found each other in every single lifetime. And Nacinda has her hair done and she's looking fine. She's given James the enthusiastic look he loves to see and she's radiating happiness today. This time it's for much more than a new book as well. It's to marry him. So are we ready to get them married? That was not enough, guys. Are we ready to get them married? Sounds better. Nacinda and James Jordan, before you were joined in marriage in my presence and in the presence of these witnesses, I am to remind you of the solemn and binding nature of the relationship into which you are now about to enter. Marriage, according to law in Australia, is a union of two people to the exclusion of all others voluntarily entered into for life. It is now time for you to exchange your personal vows. Who's the emotion? That's you, Ruth.
I'm truly grateful for you. You have made me strong and happy. Even when the days are not going my way, you always love us. You're strong and caring. I promise to be strong, caring and kind, to be there for you when you need me. I vow that you will always have my heart, my body, and my soul. And I'll say this again.
Now, our little ringmaster, could we grab those rings? Give him a round of applause.
I call upon the people here present to witness that I, Nacinda Cunningham, take you, James Jordan, to be my lawful wedded husband.
Nacinda, do you promise to never stop growing through adventure and love, and most importantly, to forever accept and love James as your husband for the rest of time?
I do.
I call upon
I call upon
the people here present
the people here present
to witness that I,
to witness that I,
James May Jordan, take you,
Nacinda Cunningham, to be
my lawful wedded wife.
my lawful wedded wife.
James, do you promise to never stop growing through adventure and love, and most importantly, to cherish and love Nacinda as your wife for endless days and nights?
I do.
Now it's the moment I'm sure he has been dying for. James, you may kiss your bride!
Yeah, you've been cut off from the bar now. No.
Amazing guests, except that guy. The newlywed announcement is not far away, so to get there as soon as possible for them, I'm just going to run through a few quick things. There will be a group photo after the ceremony, so please listen out for the photographer's instructions. After that, there will be smaller group photos and nibbles and drinks will begin at 5:30. We do ask that as the newlyweds make their way down the aisle, you do not interrupt their exit so no photo opportunities are missed. There is some confetti. Do we have the confetti?
Yeah. Oh, I just saw someone in the back going, what does that mean?
Amazing. So we have the confetti. Now I do believe there were 2 cannons as well. Has anyone been designated those cannons?
Someone has some sneaky cannons under there?
Does a very gentle toss in the air of that confetti, so no cricketer's balls at anyone's face. So it's going to be a gentle toss up in the air. It's easiest if you do take that confetti out and pop it into your hand as well, so there's no cone dumps in the photo side here. If you can, please be standing. Amazing. So let's put our hands together for the newest newlyweds on the planet. It's Mr. and Mrs. May Jordan! Throw it up!
Gonna keep me on the road.
Just gonna put my flower down on the chair there.
Some things don't change. I won't give up, flies, I get them every time I look into your eyes. You won't stop running through my mind. Oh, you're rest of our lives. You give me butterflies, and I keep on getting
You're telling me when.
butterflies. I still fall in love with you every time I see your eyes. It takes me back to the first time I saw you smile. They told us they were young and dumb. Didn't
We've got quite a few speeches to get through. So ladies and gentlemen, first of all, I'd like to introduce you to the mother of our bride, Cindy. Oh, there she is.
Do you want to sit? You can sit.
Normally I make people stand, but you'll forgive her for this.
special day and to see everything come together. Nacinda and James, you both deserve this incredible day and everything that comes afterwards. Over the years, I've had the chance to see your relationship grow and evolve. From just the two of you to now a beautiful family of 4. I'm gonna cry. It has been really lovely to watch how you've built a life together that's full of love, laughter and plenty of memorable moments. Nacinda and James, may your marriage continue to be filled with happiness, laughter and love. May you keep building a life that makes you both proud, surrounded by family, friends, and those 2 beautiful children who are so lucky to call you parents. Ryan and I wish you nothing but the best for the future, all the love, success and adventures that life has to offer.
Given how this is going, pick a number between 1 and 7. 5. Next up, ladies and gentlemen, Sophia.
Okay, I'm going to keep this nice and sweet. I'm Sophia. I'm pulling this out of my mouth as I go, so forgive me. Yeah, I've known you for my whole life. You've been there, supported me. James, you've been there for a bit. No, but I love seeing your relationship and how you guys just support one another. Keep it going. Happy wedding. Love you. Bye.
Pick a number between 1 and 6.
3. Was that one of the parents?
Ladies and gentlemen, the sister of our bride, Melissa.
Good evening, everyone. For those who don't know me, I'm Melissa. A proud... Shut up. Everyone knows. Melissa, proud sister, bridesmaid, part-time therapist, full-time chaos coordinator. Always the loudest in the room and the person who has to say, no, you are being dramatic to Nacinda. More times than I can fucking count. Sorry. I want to start by saying how beautiful Nacinda looks today. Absolutely stunning. And James, you look okay. No, really, very handsome. Good job. Well done, you did hair today. I'm pretty proud of you. Growing up, Nacinda was always an experience. She taught me many important life lessons. Like sharing is caring, unless it's her clothes, then it's theft. If she says she'll be ready in 10 minutes, you have time to start a new hobby. We don't talk about me, today's not my day. There is no problem in life that can't be solved by a dramatic rant, a cup of tea, and a 2 to 3 business day recovery. And my personal favourite law, chicken salt comes from the chicken's nipples. But underneath all of that, she has always been fiercely loyal, protective, and has the biggest heart. When she loves someone, she loves them with their soul. And James, congratulations, mate. That's now your full-time job and your life sentence. Enjoy. Now, James, let's talk about you for a second. When you first came along, we weren't sure what to expect. But you won us over pretty quickly. You're quiet, which we all know Nacinda isn't, and frankly, anyone who can handle a Nacinda level meltdown about something like the dishes aren't done correctly deserves a fucking medal. You two balance each other perfectly. Nacinda brings the energy, the emotion, the dramatic flair, and the build. And James brings the calm, logic, and the ability to say, okay babe, let's breathe, without getting punched. Honestly, that's a power couple. But truly, watching you two together makes it obvious that this is real, this is forever, and this is something special. James, thank you for loving my sister the way she deserves, and Nacinda, thank you for choosing someone who is clearly prepared for the adventure. So let's raise our glasses. I need my glass. To laughter, to love, to dramatic outbursts, to patience, and a lifetime of the perfect teamwork that's brought us all here today. To Nacinda and James, may your marriage be filled with happiness, joy, humour, and only slightly improved time management. Cheers! Cheers!
Alright, we're going to try and get this back in the original order now. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for the mother of our bride, Cindy.
I need the glasses. Where's your other pair? I know, they're in the car. I should have double glassed, but yeah. Okay, I did write my speech very, very not calmly last night at 11 p.m.
Thanks, Mum.
Right, you're welcome.
Why don't I get my time?
I'm a little bit busy, I thought, so yeah. Right. I'm not very good at speeches, so here goes nothing. Ever since Nacinda was little, she has been her own special kind of person. Never one for being the lesser of the finer things in life. And we can see this now in her everyday life, striving for greatness and contentment within herself. We are always there to help support her decisions, even though some have been very wacky indeed. When Nacinda told us that she had found a boy that she liked, and they were dating after such a short period of time, I thought, oh, how long is this going to last? As time flew by, James became more and more of a frequent flyer in our home. And I thought to myself, yes, now I will get my dark-haired grandbabies. One day, but yet, this is still to come. So, because they all turned out blonde. As more time went by, James became a little less awkward around us and started to join in our family get-togethers. And now he's just part of the furniture. My true blessing to the both of you, Nacinda and James, is to be part of each other's lives, enjoy each other's company. Remember, there is no one like you, and sometimes it takes a special kind of person to see through your mask and understand the real you. My wish for you is that you will always support each other's endeavours and have fun while doing it. I wanted you to see each other for who you are and for the possibilities that lie in the future. I hope that you make each other happy from now and forever and for a long time to come. I want to thank James for making Nacinda happy, well, 3/4 of the time anyway. I want to thank you for the both of you giving me great, beautiful grandchildren. And James, I want to thank you for taking Nacinda off our hands and providing her with all the love that you have and much, much more. Now, I can tell you a couple of little funny things before I finish this speech. Nacinda has always been a person who doesn't like fish. Even when she was little. So when we met her dad, Bryce, he would make a special famous fish dish. And to get her to eat it, he would tell her it was sea chicken. So from that day forth, fish became sea chicken. Anyway, to wrap it up, I would like to thank everybody for coming to help celebrate with us today and to officially give our daughter away because now we are broke. So I hope everyone... I think that's what I was thinking. So I hope everybody this is a little bit of a dig. I hope everybody gave kindly to the donation box because we are broke, right? And so that we don't have to do the dishes at the end of the night. But in all seriousness, James, welcome to our family. Tony and Roger and, well, I can't see over there, Aswin over there, welcome to our family as well. And Les and Dream can't be here, but they are welcome, and we welcome them to our family as well. And where's Brandon? Oh yes, right, there we go. Sorry, you were hidden. So yeah, welcome to our family, and hopefully we'll, in the future, be able to spend more time together. That's it.
Next up, ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for one of our groomsmen, Jordan.
They didn't actually brand order.
Alright, so I got told about this on Thursday, so if it sounds right, it is.
2 months ago.
No, you didn't. So good evening, everyone. For those who don't know me, I'm Jordan. I have the misfortune of being related to the woman of the hour, Stunning Bright, isn't it? Now, growing up with Nacinda, where do I even start? Let's just say she wasn't exactly Miss Sunshine. In fact, at times she could be how do I put this politely? A bitch. But don't worry, she knows already. We've talked about it many times loudly. As kids, she bossed me around, convinced me to do stupid stuff, and somehow still convinced me that she was doing it for my benefit each time. Classic big sister behavior. We had our fair share of fights, as most siblings do, but something magical happened. She moved out. And suddenly we became friends. Turns out, we just needed to realise we could get along. Who knew? Since then, I've seen her grow into such an incredible woman. She's a mum of 2 beautiful kids. She's worked in aged care, which means she takes care of other people's grandparents with more patience than she's ever showed me. And she's built this amazing life for herself. When James came into her life, I was in year 9, away for a whole term at the Snowy River campus. I came home expecting things to be the same, and they pretty much were until Nacinda would come over and stay, and her and James would steal my room. I was initially a bit apprehensive of James at first, but then I realised he actually makes her laugh, and he annoys her just as much as I do. More importantly, he's still here years later. Over those years, James has gone from a stranger to someone who I'm proud to call my brother. So, credit where credit's due, James. You're either extremely patient or slightly insane, most likely both. You two balance each other perfectly. She brings the fire, you bring the extinguisher. She brings the drama, you bring the deep breaths. It works. Although you may be married to my sister, you'll always be my booby bear. So let's raise a glass to the newlyweds, to love, laughter, and putting up with each other's crap for the rest of your lives. James and Nacinda.
Ladies and gentlemen, next up, please put your hands together for the father of our bride, Bryce.
Yeah, thanks. Let's just say this is last minute.
Did Mum not tell you?
No. You told me. Now, I've found it. Anyway. I'm Bryce. I'm the stepfather of Nacinda, who I've taken many years of my life away from me. 3 years. Oh, actually, if there isn't a year left. I met her when she was 5. And she was the first person I met when we first introduced each other. We were online emailing each other, my wife and I. And when we first visited.
We can't hear you. Move.
So the first time we met, Nacinda was the one knocking on the door while Mum was still getting Jordan out of the car in the car seat. So that's how it started. Nacinda was the first that I met, and she has been the same ever since. She is a pain. She's expensive. You're hardly just going to learn. But she does have a heart. She's an amazing daughter. They're all different in a special way. And some special more than others. I don't know what else to say. Now that you've taken the responsibility, my wallet's going to feel a lot better.
You've still got 3 more.
Yeah, but they don't cost as much as you. Yeah, no. For example, Nacinda said, "Hey Dad, I want to be a travel agent." Oh, okay. So, we decided, Mum, actually, I didn't decide, Mum decided, we'll help her get her course. She goes, I'm doing this course, 1 week, she did the paperwork, the second week was a trip to PG. Funny enough, she didn't pass the course. She enjoyed the holiday though. So we paid for a $3,000 trip, we could have just spent $500 each way and it would have been cheaper. Thank you, James, for taking her off me. No, in all seriousness, you're part of the family, you come around most of the time. When there's lamb offer, lamb roast and he's there. Brandon, I don't get to know you as much as James, but you're all family. We're open, as long as you can put up with our, we're just weird. Everyone's got a different disability and ADHD. And we're all of it joined together. So as long as you can put up with us, we're here for you. Congratulations. And I think that's about all I can rumble on for.
So ladies and gentlemen, before I introduce our next speaker, I actually need to tell you all a little bit of a story. You see, choosing who the bridal party are going to be is not an easy thing. Choosing who the best man's going to be can be even harder. Now James actually called me early in the planning process. He was very stressed and worried. He wasn't sure who the best man was going to be yet. I asked him to talk me through it, to tell me what he'd done. He said, well, my best man is to be a man that I know I can trust. A man that I know I can count on. A man that I know will be by my side whenever I need him. So obviously he called the man he trusted most. He said no. And then he thought, well, this guy's going to be my wedding photos. So I should get someone who's good looking, handsome, dapper, looks great in a suit. So he picked the best looking man that he knew. He said no. And then he thought, well, I'm going to make this guy give a speech. So I should at least get someone who's intelligent, and funny, witty, a great public speaker. So he called the most intelligent man that he knew. And he said no. Then he rang Brandon. And Brandon said, mate, I give up. You've already called me 3 times. I guess I have to be the best man. Put your hands together for Brandon.
Has been. Good evening. Testing? Oh, Jesus. Alright. Good evening, everyone. We're here today. We're not here today, sorry. We're here today to celebrate the wedding of my brother James and his now wife, Nacinda. And although it's taken 10 years, 2 kids, and a mortgage, this day finally come, I couldn't be prouder of the man I see today. Watching the life you two have built together, full of love and laughter and teamwork, fills me with joy knowing I got to see you both grow together and reach this point. And Nacinda, I want to thank you for loving my brother and standing by him through all the life's challenges. I always consider you as my sister, and now I couldn't be happier knowing that today it's official. I wish you both nothing but the best, and I know your love will only continue to grow. So here's to love, family, and a lifetime of happiness to James and Nacinda.
Going to make this speech a lot more fun. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for our newlyweds.
There's no white powder in this one. So now we go to the chicken tenders.
Oh, you don't have to. This is your guy, you sit. Not like this.
That's later, good.
Good evening, everybody. Before anything else, I just want to say thank you to all of you for being here to celebrate with us today. Whether you came from just around the corner or you've travelled all the way from overseas, your presence means the world to us. To have you here celebrating this moment is something that we will carry in our hearts forever. There are a few special people that we want to thank very personally. First off, to my mum. Where do I even begin? Without you, I truly wouldn't be standing here today. Not just because you gave me life, but because you've been the one constant source of love, strength and support through every chapter of it. For the past 10 years, you've been our anchor, through every high and low, every challenge and triumph. You stood by us with unwavering faith and open arms. You've given more than I could ever put into words. You put your time, your energy and your heart, and you've done it all with grace and without hesitation. You've taught me what it means to love unconditionally, to persevere and to show up for people you care about no matter what. You've been our cheerleader, our counsellor, our safe space. And today I start this new chapter, and I carry everything that you've taught me over the past 28 years into this marriage, with pride, with gratitude, and with so much love. Thank you for being the kind of mum who gives everything and asks for nothing. I hope you know how deeply you are appreciated, not just today, but every single day. To Dad, thank you for being the quiet strength in my life. For the past 23 years, you have shown me what it means to be steady, kind, and deeply devoted. You didn't have to choose me, but you did. You chose Jordan and I. And in doing so, you gave us a life full of love, guidance, and security. You've been there for every scraped knee, every big decision, every moment I needed someone to lean on. You've taught me how to be strong without being hard, how to be generous without expecting anything in return, and how to love with your whole heart. Your presence in my life has shaped the person that I am today, and I carry your example with me into this new chapter. Thank you for showing up and for loving us completely. I'm so proud to be your daughter, and I'm grateful for everything you have done, seen and unseen. To my bridesmaids, Melissa, Sophia, and Tennille, you three are more than friends. You're my sisters, both in spirit, my sounding boards, my likeness and blood, and soon, maybe one day Tennille will be my blood sister too. Hurry up, Melissa, I appreciate your determination and the boldness that you carry so effortlessly. You are never afraid to be yourself, to speak honestly, and to stand strong in your truth. That courage inspires me, and it's one of the many reasons I am so grateful to have you by my side today. Sophia, you're the voice of my wisdom in my life. You have an incredible way of grounding me when I'm feeling very overwhelmed, reminding me of what truly matters. Your calm presence has been a gift during all the chaos of this planning for today, and your friendship has been a constant reminder of how lucky I am to have you in my corner. To Neil, you are the spark of joy and energy that keeps us smiling. You've brought laughter to every step of this journey, and your enthusiasm has made the stressful moments feel lighter. You remind me to celebrate, to laugh, and to soak it all in. And I couldn't imagine today without your vibrant spirit by my side. Each of you brings something so unique and irreplaceable to my life. Today you've been my cheerleaders, my confidants, and my sisters. I couldn't have asked for a better group of women to stand by my side today.
We just blubbering.
And I will carry this gratitude with me forever. To our groomsmen, Brandon, Jordan, and Brian, you're not just a part of our wedding party, you're a part of our story. Brandon, as James's twins, you've been there from the very beginning, literally. So your bond is something truly special, and having you stand beside him today means more than what words can say. You've been a constant presence, a loyal brother, and a true friend. Jordan, my baby brother, you've grown up right before my eyes, and today, seeing you here fills me with pride. Oh, I am boogering up. Where was I? You've always...
Pride.
It fills me with pride, sorry. You've always brought laughter, heart, and a unique spark to our lives. Thank you for being here, for supporting us, and being the kind of brother who always shows up for me. Brian, my big brother, not by blood, but by choice. You stepped into our lives and chose to be our family. And that choice has meant more to me than I can ever say. You've been a steady, loyal presence through the years, always showing up with quiet strength and a heart full of care. Thank you so much for being here today, standing beside us, and for choosing to be my brother in every way that counts. To James's parents, I thank you so much for being here today and raising someone who I am proud to call my husband. It means a lot to have you with us and to celebrate this new chapter in my life. Today isn't just about two people saying I do. It's about the love that surrounds us, the family who raised us, and the friends who stood by us, and the community that helped shape our journey. Every one of you here has played a part in our story, and we're so grateful to share this moment with you. Thank you for being here, for celebrating with us, and for making this day unforgettable. If everyone could raise their glass, if you've still got some left.
I'm trying. Well, it's close enough.
Here's to laughter, to love, and a lifetime of memories still to come. Thank you so much, everybody.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to do the cake.
Yeah, all right.
Let's cut their wedding cake. So they light them up. That's the moment we do it. In the meantime, ladies and gentlemen, starting their first dance as husband and wife.
You should see the way the stars